What's going on YouTube? John here, and we're going to see if we can get a PS1 up and running on this old busted Samsung Galaxy S6. Let's check it out. Okay, so guys, for this video we are going to use my old Samsung Galaxy S6. This is actually a decent phone. It's got a pretty awesome sticker on the back. The battery just dies really quick, so I'm probably going to have to replace the battery in this at some time. And this IPEGA wireless Bluetooth controller, and I will have to say the build quality on this thing is great from something from China. It's a good controller. It's like 10 bucks too, shipped, so can't complain there. Actually, let's stick the phone in the controller. Let's start off there. You know, so I'm assuming, a lot of you guys, you hold on to your old phones, and this is just a phone like 2 phones ago. So this is, 6-7 year old technology, probably older than that. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I installed on here. I did install ES File Explorer so I can extract my files. And I actually created a file folder, just PS1 ROMs. I installed 2 games on here that I'm going to talk about. A QR scanner and RetroArch. This is the main program we're going to use because RetroArch's just, in my opinion, it's my favorite emulator because you can run so many different systems through it. So let's go ahead and click RetroArch. And I got the Bluetooth controller linked up already. Okay. So we're going to go to load content. We're going to go down to SD card. There we go. And I have the file folder. It's like PS1 ROMs. There we go. Okay, so I'm a huge shooter fan. If you guys watch my channel, you guys know that. So let's try Thunder Force 5. And I do believe you can choose the bin or the Q file. For this video, I'm just going to choose the bin file. And let's just remove those controls off the screen. I mean, so far, so good. It's running pretty good so far. Let's just go ahead and start the game, not worry about the difficulty. So in Thunder Force 5, you have to choose your first 3 stages. That looks, I will have to say, that looks pretty good so far. And guys, I'm not trying to dazzle you with my skills right now. I'm just trying to show you this thing works. I mean, look at this. I mean, this thing actually looks better than my GPD XD, and I play a lot of PlayStation 1 games on that thing, so yeah, this looks good. Okay, so that's a shooter, and that looked fine and all. Let's try something a little bit more complicated. Now, guys, I got to turn the sound down for this one because the music in this game, I do not want any kind of copyright strike or anything like that. Oh, wow. Yeah, so far, so good. Look at that FMV, guys. Looks pretty good. Mr. Tony Hawk himself. Look at him. He looks a lot younger in this game. Young boy. It's funny how the emulator, it emulates the load times. I guess it has to do that in order to play the game properly, but yeah, the controls, they feel pretty good. God. Using this controller with this phone is better than using my GPD XD. Okay, so that test worked pretty well. So, okay, guys, so we know on a Galaxy S6, we know we're good with PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1 works great. Okay, so we know we're good with the PS1 emulation. We can use RetroArch. So let's try Dreamcast. I can do Dreamcast on my GPD XD, so I don't see why I couldn't do Dreamcast on this smartphone. So in order to do Dreamcast, the only way I could think of doing this, inside of this box, this Bluetooth controller box, I did see something, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's in the paperwork. See, I save all this stuff. Great. This is what I saw. Okay. I saw Happy Chick. So Happy Chick, if you guys don't know, it's a program. It's got emulators installed on it. You can get the ROMs. It's pretty crazy. But there's a QR scanner right there. It says scan for Android users only. So let's try that. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're at a Happy Chick website. I'm assuming you download the APK file onto your phone, I would assume. You know, I don't care about this phone. Let's go ahead and download it. Hopefully I'm not giving my phone some type of virus or anything. Yeah, I cannot read this at all. Do I hit this blue thing? Here we go, download APK file. Okay, let's download the APK file. You know, I figured this would be an APK since it's an app, right? Okay, so we have to disable unknown sources. Okay, so here we go. We have Happy Chick installed. Oh my God, Happy Chick is so awesome. I can't wait to show you guys this. Okay. So let's go to category. Let's go to Dreamcast. Now you can download the arcade ROMs for some of these, but let's see, I know how to navigate this. File, genre. Let's go to shooter. Shoot 'em up, STG, shoot 'em up. See, look at that. Zero Gunner 2, Gigawing 2. Gigawing 2 is my least favorite of the two, but let's try it out anyway. Download. Okay, so we got Gigawing 2 installed. Let's make sure the Bluetooth controller is linked up. Now, I've never used this controller with Happy Chick. Now, there is a chance, there's probably a very strong chance that I'm going to have to configure the controller, which is possible. It just might take me a while. Let's see if at least I can scroll up and down with it. Looks like I can. And I know on my GPD-XD anyway, the Dreamcast controls popped up on the screen. So I don't know if it's going to pop up on the screen here. Yeah. It's not hard to get rid of those controls, guys, but you know, just for the sake of this video, bear with me. I have no idea how the Dreamcast is going to run on this phone, if at all. Looks like the controls are working pretty good. Okay. Let's just do arcade. Normal mode. And where's my red ship with the... Yeah, I like her. Oh, this is the US version too. Oh wow, it actually runs smooth. Okay. That's what's up. You know, one thing I like about the Gigawing series is especially Gigawing 2, which I never really thought about before, but when you change scenes, it kind of reminds me of a rail shooter in a sense. Okay, so this thing is not running at 100%. I could probably go into the frame skipping options and tweak it and get this thing running 100%. Actually, I'm almost positive I can, but at least it's running, and you know, I'm fairly impressed that this is actually running on a Samsung Galaxy S6. So it looks great. Again, I'm going to have to adjust some frame skipping options with this thing, but you know, I don't see why this thing couldn't run a Dreamcast, you know, great. Okay, guys, I thought that was a pretty cool experiment. Just me personally, I love the PlayStation 1. The RPGs on the system are killer. And I love taking it on the go and being able to play it at work and at home and really wherever I'm at. Now, there are other systems I would love to emulate on a regular basis. You know, Sega CD, you know, Dreamcast, obviously. I just showed you a little bit of Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn. Now, Sega Saturn emulation has come a long way. The Yaboose emulator, if I'm wrong, definitely correct me in the comment section, but I believe it's the Yaboose emulator. It actually runs very well for the Sega Saturn. I've noticed a lot of improvements, you know, over the past couple of years with their emulator, so definitely check them out. And the MD.EMU, the Mega Drive emulator, can run Sega CD ISOs. Not all of them. I know for a fact it can run Lunar, so if you have a newer Android phone and you want to play Lunar, the Silver Star, on the Sega CD, download MD.EMU and you can run certain Sega CD ISO files. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Now, remember to like this video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Peace out.